Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or to my channel if you've never been here before. Don't want to be presumptuous and assume you've all been here before, but I feel like most of you have probably been here before. We don't get a lot of visitors in this side of town. Today's video, as I'm sure you gathered from the title and the thumbnail, is going to be a fun one to me. I'm pretty excited to do it. I don't know if you're excited to watch it, but if you're watching it, you must have been at least a little interested. It's going to be a lip swatch video, which are my least favorite videos to film. Not least favorite, but they're definitely not my favorite because afterwards my lips hurt forever. You know? Got some cider here. I'm ready to party. I picked this up specifically because it was made with Marionberries, and Marionberries are like the fruit of Portland. And my heart is in Portland, Oregon. So shout out to you if you're from Portland, and if you've had this, then you know that it is also delicious. So anyways, recently Kylie Cosmetics had a sale on all of their liquid matte and liquid velvet lipsticks, and I don't know about you, but I love a liquid velvet, and I only owned one by Kylie Cosmetics, so I decided to get 6 and go ahead and buy them for myself. And then when I bought them for myself, I was like, I should do a lip swatch video because I love them. I would love to have seen what the shades were prior to picking them up, and I couldn't find a lot of videos on them, so I'm going to do a lip swatch videos on the shades that I picked up and the shade that I already own, so you can see what the colors look like on my skin tone. If you happen to be close to my skin tone, maybe this will be helpful for you in the future if you decide to pick these up yourself. Sorry if I sound like I have a mouthful of saliva, it's because I do. So yeah, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be me going ahead and swatching on all the velvet lips that I picked up. And there is one glossy lip because I kind of wanted to see what that formula was like since I'd never tried it. Yeah. Sorry if I seem a little like, you know, I just got back from lunch for my father-in-law's birthday and I had a couple margaritas. One of them was jalapeno and it was delicious, and now my lips feel spicy. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and become part of the Brat Pack. We're a pretty cool group around here, and if at any point you like what you're watching, make sure to give it a like because you liked it. And of course, leave me a comment down below, penning for your thoughts and all that jazz. I would love to hear from you, hear where you're from, hear what you think, and if you've tried any of these lips, and if there's any shades that I missed out on that I should definitely pick up on my next roundabout, I would love to hear from you. And now I think we should go ahead and get into this video. What about that? Do you want to do that? Let's do that. Let's do that right now. Right now. If you would like to see all of the lip swatches of the Kylie Cosmetic Velvet Lips that I picked up, just keep on watching. All right, guys, so many minutes, 7 lipsticks, a really dirty makeup wipe, and a Marion Berry cider later, and we are completed with this lip swatch video, or at least the lip swatch portion of the lip swatch video. Somehow I have it on my forehead. Honestly, I have it on every inch of me and all over my leg, so I'm not super surprised, but I wish it wasn't. But we're just gonna like roll past it and pretend it's not there. So that, not there, right? Right, cool. In agreement. I'm glad we're on the same page. So I decided to end the video with the last shade, which is the shade Heat, which is the main shade I wanted. Like, I remember when I found out Kylie was in Ulta, I went into Ulta looking for this shade specifically. Oh my God. And it was sold out, and I was like, well, that's a bummer, because this is like my tone right here. Like a rusty orangey red is my shit. And look at this. That's not a good look. Let's try this angle. Oh my God. Am I ugly from every angle? That's disappointing. Anyways, I think I should do a little bit of comparison swatches, because I realized while doing it that a couple of the shades looked a little bit similar. So I'm going to do some swatches next to each other to give you a little more comparison in case you don't want both and you just kind of like want one or the other. So get 1 second. So the two that I feel like are going to look the most similar are Dazzle and Goals, and even kind of in the component they sort of look similar. But if you look, one's a little deeper, one's a little warmer. But they're honestly not all that different. I'm happy to have both, but if you're not like a collector like me, you might not need both. So I'll swatch them next to each other so you can kind of see the differences. Here is Dazzle first. Dazzle is more pink and a little lighter than Goals is. So that's Dazzle right there. Shit, these smell so good. Okay, and below it, I'm going to swatch Goals so you can kind of get a difference in the shade. You see, it's just a little bit darker, a little deeper, a little more like magenta-y as opposed to pink. Both very beautiful shades, but they are definitely a little bit different, but they're definitely a little the same also. I'll give you that. So take one quick look before I wipe them off. Dazzle and Goals. So you can decide which one you would want if you want any. Now let's use this disgusting rag and clean me off. Look at how stained I am. That don't look right, does it? No. Okay, and the other two I'm worried are gonna look a little similar that I want to swatch side by side are Red Velvet and what is this? Red Velvet and Rad, because they are both red shades. If you look at them in the tube, you can definitely see that they're different then. One is more red and one is more orange tone, but I'll swatch them next to each other so you have an idea of which is which. So this one here is Red Velvet. This is the first, oh my God, that's not a good swatch. This is the first Kylie Cosmetics velvet lip I ever purchased, and I was not disappointed, and it made me fall in love with the formula. So that is the shade there, Red Velvet. All right, and the shade here is Rad. This shade is gorgeous also. They are different. Rad is more orange, whereas Red Velvet is more of like a traditional bright red. Both beautiful. I feel like I'm gonna fuck this up heavily in the summertime because this year is going to be the year of orange. I already know it, and I'm so here for it because orange lipstick's my favorite, and I want there to be more formulas on the market and more shades. But these are the two shades here, so you can figure out which one you like better. Take a good look. Look, Red Velvet, Rad, dope. And again with this disgusting rag. That didn't do much. It's just no longer effective once it looks like this, honestly. I'm just smearing red down my arm at this point. Sweet. All right, guys, so that completes my lip swatch video. I hope you found it entertaining, enjoyable, informational, you know, something like that. I feel like I would have really liked, oh my God, don't look at these hands. I feel like I would have really enjoyed seeing a video with all the velvet lip swatches specifically when I was doing my purchasing, because I had to go on Instagram and search the name of the lipstick and hashtags trying to figure out what shades I wanted. And I am not disappointed. If you haven't tried this formula, it is a really good one. The most comparable formula I think to these is the Lunar Beauty liquid lipsticks, but honestly the price is like the same, so you're not really going to save any money by going with one or the other. I guess it just depends on where you want to spend your money and what brand you want to support. I've gotten all of the shades from Lunar Beauty also, so I like them both. But velvet lipsticks are definitely the way to go in my opinion, because I do want a liquid lipstick, especially if it's a darker shade like this, but to be able to have a velvet matte so that does it transfer a little bit, but does it stay on? Yes, it's more comfortable because I'm all about comfort over... this is so disappointing. I am much more interested in comfort than long wearing at this point. Like, do I want it to be long wearing? Yeah, but if it's like really long wearing but dry as fuck versus short wearing and comfortable, I'm gonna go with short wearing and comfortable and just put that shit in my purse and carry it all day and just touch it up as I go, because I'd much rather be comfortable than hot. Maybe this is the 30-year-old married woman inside of me, but that's just who I am now. And I want to be comfortable and also hot. So this is a good good lipstick for that. So anyways, guys, that completes this video. I hope you liked it. I know it's not great. I'm feeling like a little under the weather and my allergies are bad. I almost want to refilm this because I feel like I'm kind of like low energy, but I'm not going to. Sometimes you don't have the best days in the world, and I guess you should document those ones as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please, of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel and become part of the Brat Bag. Give it a like if you liked it at any point, and leave me a comment down below with anything you would like to say, because I'd love to hear from you. And I think I'm just gonna go now. If you are still watching videos, you should click one of these links over here and ignore my red hand because it's disgusting. And if you want to subscribe, I'll put it over here because I didn't give you enough options for that. I think you should do it. I think it's a good idea. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and my disgusting hands, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.